so I'm going to explain it to him.
The film shows a young American boy being shown a picture of an African militia leader named Joseph Kony.
This is the guy, Joseph Kony.
His father explains who Kony is and about his brutal rebel faction, the Lord's Resistance Army, a group responsible for kidnapping thousands of children and forcing them to be child soldiers. The father-son conversation is part of a 30-minute video that skyrocketed through cyberspace since its release Monday. It's garnered tens of millions of clicks.
This thing has taken on a life of its own, but it's only happened because of the personal relationships we've made with hundreds of thousands of young people around the world over the last 9 years. Without those personal relationships, this thing couldn't have gone viral and couldn't have taken on a life of its own.
Zach Barrows is the movement director for the San Diego activist group Invisible Children.
So Invisible Children is working to end the longest running conflict in Africa, a conflict where children are abducted and forced to fight as child soldiers.
The group has made 9 films now, all about the plight of those affected by the LRA and its leader Kony. The LRA has terrorized Central Africans for 26 years, so the question is, what made people all over the world care so much about this right now?
The first is that there's already an existing infrastructure of an organization and a mobile sort of existing platform of people who support the organization.
Nikki Usher is a social media expert at George Washington University. She says his success was mainly propelled by young people on Facebook and Twitter.
The second is that there are key influencers who are ready to spread the message.
Invisible Children reached out to many people its staffers met in the last 9 years.
We never thought it would be this huge. I mean, our goal, you can see clearly in this magazine that we're packing in boxes, our goal, where is it in this thing here, was 500,000 views by December 31st. So, I mean, we squashed that in about 10 hours.
People like Amy Vate, who's among the dozens of volunteers packing T-shirts and merchandise to help fund the campaign, as well as others manning the phones and monitoring social media on the web. It also didn't hurt that mega celebrities like Justin Bieber and Oprah Winfrey mention Invisible Children on their Twitter feeds.
Yeah, so we targeted specific culture makers that we believe have huge platforms to reach out to people. And it's not that their voice is more important than anyone else's, but it's that they have a huge platform.
Barrows says his group burned a lot of shoe leather in the last 9 years and made thousands of personal connections with young people, and that the hard work paid back online in a big way. John Moan, Associated Press, San Diego.